Welcome to the Launch to Six podcast, a podcast about how you can launch your online business from 0 to 6 figures in 24 months or less, regardless of your prior experience. Now, here's your hosts.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. So you're here with myself, Tomasz, and with Tom. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Facebook, more specifically, Facebook Lives. Now, for many people, it can be terrifying going live in front of a live audience. But, sometimes we need to ask the question, why should we do it? Why should we use this ability to just go live and share something? Because it can be an extremely powerful tool. And another question, why do the algorithms love it so much? Because this is one of the big things with Facebook. It's become extremely algorithmic now. There is a real throttle control on a share and reach of your post nowadays. So why should we do live, and why does that combat that? I'm here with Tom. Tom, where do we start with this? Immediately, a lot of people are going, "Oh, I don't want to go live." Why do we want to go live?
Yeah, I think people are nervous about that, but that's normally a good thing in life, to be honest. If you're nervous about something, that's a good thing because you're going out of your comfort zone. So first, I would think that's just that you shouldn't be nervous about doing it. You don't have to do it. That's the thing. You don't have to do it. But if you want to go to the next level and you want to make more money and you just want to be on the next level, then Facebook Lives work because number one, it's live. People like things that are live. For example, a live football match, people like it rather than a recorded version. It gets consumed more. So number one, it gets consumed more. People, they see you live, they get a notification on Facebook, whether it's on your personal feed or your friends get notified, or on your Facebook group, which we highly recommend you set up. You literally just click a button, choose your title, and you go live. I recommend just practice. Do a dummy, just practice and get into the flow of doing it and give yourself 4 points to cover. Always give yourself 5 points to do it. 5 points to cover on the webinar if you're new. I mean, that always helps just so you've got a little bit of structure for yourself. But the reason why you'd want to do it is it gets consumed more. People like it. Number two. Number three, they respect you even more. They see your credibility because you're public speaking live, which is very, very few people, 0.001% ever do that in the whole world. So that's amazing that you're even doing it because most people never do it because they're scared. They could do it, but they don't because they let fear stop them. Number four, I would say it's great for you promoting offers. So if you're promoting someone else's offer as an affiliate or your own offer, you can say, hey, I'm going to add in this bonus, and this bonus. If you send me a private Facebook message after, I'll send you the details. And then you can send them the details, have a Facebook conversation, and then send them the payment link. So it's really good to have, it's really good for engagement and credibility. That's what I'm going to say. Engagement and credibility, but do practice. Don't go on like this. Hello. Don't do that. You need to practice. You need to put yourself in the person's shoes. So give them 4 steps, real good 5 steps. Here's, I'm paleo diet. Here's a recipe. Here's, why the paleo diet with fitness fails. Talk about that. Make them intrigued. Here's why affiliate marketing fails. And people are like, huh? What do you mean why it fails? And then you can say, but if you do these things properly, you can succeed. Hey, if you want my special off, 50% off, message me and I'll send you all the details. We close at midnight. Like you've got to get in the practice. I've done 1,400 live presentations. So I have got in the flow, but my first ones were awkward. I was quite naturally good at speaking, but I was overwhelmed and very nervous. I would just expect that for your first 5 talks. I would expect it to go wrong.
I mean,
what you think,
Yeah. I mean, one of the big tips, like Tom said, with practice. I mean, for myself, it's very much about jumping in front of your camera. A lot of that is getting over the flow of talking to something that's not going to respond to you. You will see you'll have pinging, you'll have responses, but ultimately it's not like being in front of a live audience. There's a difference there because of the fact that you are effectively talking to your phone. So getting used to doing that practice is really important. And like Tom said, I think having a guide, having those 5 points either in your head or not, and don't be afraid of making an error. I mean, we make mistakes all the time in the way we talk, but at the end of the day, you move forward, you get over it. People want to see raw. People want to get to know you. People buy people, and the more human you are, the more people are going to like, trust, and respect and love you. And then ultimately, as with anything, consistency is key. And with practice, then that consistency starts to come in. Any final tips for people maybe coming up to thinking about doing their first Facebook Live? What would your tips be, Tom?
What I would do is, number one is I would just practice with some friends and get their honest feedback. But remember, sometimes when you ask for feedback, people don't know actually what to give you. So they might just give you a criticism because you asked them. Remember, the mind is whatever it focuses on, it will find. If someone goes, give me some feedback, they might think it's great, but they might go, oh, you did this wrong. Because so don't take that too personally, because some feedback cannot be very good feedback, especially if they're not doing it themselves. It's hard to take it seriously. So I would I'd get a mentor. Honestly, I would get a mentor, whether it's us. I recommend you look at our mentorship in the description, or on the launch6.com, you can actually book a call. So on launch6.com, you can actually book a call with us, and you can see in the description, we'll be able to give you feedback, to be honest. And the thing I like about our mentoring, not just to pitch this, but I think it will help you, is we will give you honest feedback about how your Facebook Live is, how can you change it. But that's number one, get good feedback from people that are doing it. Number two is I would just give yourself a goal and say, I'm going to go live no matter what. And don't worry if you don't have a lot of people on. I think that's what gets people down, Thomas, is they start and they only have 3 people on. I've done Facebook Lives with 1 person on, and I was doing it full on passionate with 1 person on. And then I've done lives with 300 people on. It doesn't really matter because people are going to watch it later. It stays on Facebook.
It becomes a digital asset. That's a really crucial thing.
And people get to know you. They see your face, they hear your voice, they see what you're about. You answer questions. It's huge for credibility, and they will remember you. Because remember this, every hour consumed is roughly worth $1,000 to you, or £1,000 or euros.
Huge stat to remember. Yeah,
remember that and get over it. And remember, look, you might start with some podcasts or some pre-recorded videos. Just get in the flow. And I would say, from a public, maybe we can do another video on this about how to improve your public speaking. I think that would be huge. We should probably do a 3 or 4 part series on that, Thomas. I would say to everyone, you just have to keep practicing every day. You have to practice your craft. No actor was Brad Pitt immediately. He had to go through many trials and errors. So don't try and be perfect. And one of my mentors said, try and screw it up. Because if you try and make things perfect, it makes you nervous, and you probably will screw it up. But if you try to not screw it, if you go, actually, it's probably going to screw up, you're probably going to do better because you've got less pressure.
Yeah. I love that. It's a really good, as a good tip there. Try and screw up. It is, and to be honest, if you can naturally go, oh, I lost my trail of thought. Oh, I'm going to come back. Or naturally just, I've lost. I mean, you might see me sometimes. I've done this in video where I'm like, I lost my wording. Right, pause, right, back, and you move in. And in a lot of cases, especially when you're public speaking or you're doing a video, it could be live. What you'll find is that pauses, for example, they'll go a lot faster in your head than they do when you look back at the recording. So if you're actually able to pause, breathe, and take your time, if you've made a mistake, fine, I'll correct myself. And it's a really great tip, I think. And as Tom was saying, practice makes perfect. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. To hear more about the Launch to 6 mentoring, to get in touch with us, seriously, get in touch with us through the Launch to 6 forum, get in touch with us through Facebook. And guys, keep tuned, and we'll speak to you very soon. All right, take care.
Take care.
Hey guys, it's Tom Ash. We hope you guys have enjoyed the episode as much as we've loved putting it together for you. Please, guys, do us a huge favor. Hit that love button, hit that subscribe button, and review us on Apple iTunes. We do read the comments. We want to improve our content and give you guys the best that we've got. Equally, the best comment, guys, we will shout you guys out, and we are giving out free courses. So guys, please come come hit that love button, leave us a review, and we'll catch you on the next podcast, guys. All the best. Take care.